Hello, ladies and gentlemen, IcyCaress here, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Colony Survival. And you might notice there's a few things that have changed since the last episode. I have been doing some work off camera. Primarily among that is the fact that we now have 2 new farmers. We are up to 7 colonists. I also finished placing all the beds inside the barracks, so now we have 16 beds. 16 colonists ready and waiting. Now what you're also going to notice is I finished this little drawbridge here and then expanded the moat and actually filled it up with water. That's right, there's water in the moat. This goes all the way around, it's too wide, and it will stop the zombies from being able to get in. In the back here, you'll notice this little gatehouse. There's going to be 2 guards standing on either side of that. I'm also going to put 2 guards on top of it so they can shoot over, and this is what's going to lead up to the Motte side of the castle, which is going to be up on that hill. And it's going to be sort of a ring fort made out of stone. And then inside that fort, I've got a whole plan for a dungeon system with its own separate food supply. So the colonists that are up there don't starve to death and can actually make their own food and get their own resources. So there's a fair bit being done off camera. Today, our main focus is going to be expanding our production. As you can see, food is coming in fast. But I want to make more farms. If I show you down here, I mined all of this out just to get the stone that's needed for this castle, but that's not going to be enough. So what we're going to do, however, because obviously we have plenty of food, we have enough for another farm, and since we have plenty of resources, I'm going to set up one more farm, and that's going to take 2 days to grow. So if you look here, this is almost ready to go. Tomorrow this will be grown. This one's being harvested today. This one's being harvested today. Tomorrow that one's going to be ready. And then this next one will be ready the day after. And that'll give us a nice cycle of food permanently coming in. So we're going to hire our colonist for that one. There he is. He's coming down. He's going to be our brand new farmer. Awesome. So yeah, today I'm going to be building the bakery, I'm going to be building the storage house, and then I'm going to set ourselves up with a bunch of miners and smelters. Now that's the key, we will need smelters as well. And then we can start bringing in some precious resources and up the number of arrows that we have so that we survive longer in... What's wrong with you? We don't have 449 bread. Oh, he's out of coal. Oh, okay, yeah, of course. So we're gonna get that done now. Actually, what I'm gonna do real quick, since we do need to get some mining done, I'm gonna recruit 2 new colonists, and that's I got an achievement called colony size 2. Anyway, 2 new colonists. We're gonna get a miner. We're gonna have one of them mining away on the coal, and then the other one mining away on the iron. Obviously, we do need pickaxes for this. That requires iron ingots and planks. We have planks in our inventory. We have iron ingots there. 1, 2, bam. You guys should be coming down now. So we're also going to build ourselves a crate. That's a nice little storage crate. We're going to put that right here. That means whenever they gather resources here, they're going to just put it straight into that crate. And that will increase the size of our storage and stop us from losing access to our infinite resources here. So let's just make sure they actually put it in the right place. And, oh, well, they're still mining. All right, give them a second. Let's see if they put it in the right place. There they go. Perfect. So now they're mining, and that's awesome. That's going to give us a supply of both iron and coal. And then tomorrow, when we've got the next harvest of food in, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start recruiting a smelter and maybe a couple more miners as well, just to raise the number of resources we have coming in, and maybe a couple more farmers. We do need to wait until we get more wheat seeds, but every time they harvest, we do get extra wheat seeds, so that's fine. Hopefully you guys, you guards, are going to be enough to deal with this. I do need to recruit 2 more guards as well to go on the back there, and then maybe a couple of guards to stand on the outer walls. I don't know. There's a lot that we need to do, but it is getting dark now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out and I'm going to grab ourselves some more wood, and I'm going to come back in and I'm going to build the bakery and the storage house. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I've done that. So see you in a little bit. All right, folks, welcome back. This is the bakery. It's not much to look at, you know, honestly. It's a nice little casual bakery. We can have a second stockpile in this corner and then 2 more bread bakers when it comes to the time where we have so many colonists that we just can't produce enough food from this one guy. But that time isn't right now. But the coup de grace of all of my hard work, you see that's kind of like merged into the wall. my windmill. Hell yeah. This is the storehouse where the peasants are going to store all of their grain. I'm actually pretty proud of this. I would have raised it a bit higher, but I kept falling off and I was worried I was going to die. So I figured that this would be perfect. Maybe one day in the game they'll actually implement proper windmills when they have like, oh, whoops. I gotta be careful of that. When they actually have more items in the game, more food items. So you just come up here, you know, that's the inside of the windmill. It'll be a little machine coming down here. And the peasants would stand here with their bags, getting the grain and turning it into flour for the bakers to turn into bread. Obviously, we can't simulate all of that, but hey, I think that's pretty cool, honestly. We got ourselves a lovely little windmill there. How awesome is that? So, now what I'm going to do, and we're going to do this together, because I've been doing a lot of building off camera. There's another space for barracks there, and there's a space for maybe a couple of hovels or a play area here. But that's not what this episode's going to be about, and we're going to do this together now while I just talk, because it's been a while since I've done something simple like that, where I've just built something in a game, and then talk to you guys. So yeah, what we're going to do, if I grab all the items that we need out of here, is we're going to start working on the path, which is going to go all the way up the mountain to the, I believe it's called the Bailey. No, sorry, that's the Motte. All right, so I got it confused last time. This is the Bailey. The giant castle thing is going to be up there. That's going to be the Motte. That's what we're going to be working on to just now. I'm going to be getting that done. Hopefully, I don't know how high up we should go. I mean, I'm going to be doing a lot of like custom building on this thing, because obviously the Mottes, they tend to be more of a rounded hill shape rather than built into the sides of the mountains. So the reason why I've got so much dirt here is because I'm wanting to make sure that I simulate that very well by sort of expanding on whatever dirt mound we do to make it more circular. And there's going to be some turrets around it as well, where if you don't know what, not like a machine gun turret, but turret is in circular tower with a small viewing space for archers to sit in. And that'll be where the archers will sit to snipe the fools that come and try and steal our kingdom away from us. It's actually ingenious how old castles were built back in the day. It was one of my favorite topics to talk about in history. I always love talking about castles. Unfortunately, we never got the option to really do that in higher history, which was what I took, and I was very upset because castles are just freaking awesome. Like, that's how people lived back in those days. That's how people still sometimes live. In this day and age, they had a castle, they had an army, and like, yeah, there was disease and shit, and it was like horrible, but that's like such a magnificent work of engineering that you don't see these days. These days, it's all about houses with bits hanging off of them and fucking weird glass structures that wouldn't withstand a breath of goddamn wind. But these castles, some of them have stood for thousands of years. So they're just, truly magnificent. And you should really go and try and visit a castle in your lifetime. It doesn't matter where you go. I mean, obviously I'm going to say, hey, Scottish castles, because I'm Scottish. But no matter where it is you choose to go, you have to try and visit a castle someday, because it's just, it's awe-inspiring, and it dwarfs you and it makes you feel small. I kind of want to go see the pyramids just for that reason as well, because that's another massive feat of human engineering in the past where they didn't have all the technology that we have today. It was built by manpower, or alien power if you believe some of the conspiracy theorists, but it was built, and that's just amazing. I don't know, maybe I'm just alone in fangasming about the intelligence of old people. But hey, I can fangasm. I'm allowed. I fangasm over people all the time. I guess, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. This needs to raise by 1. What I might actually do is I might do this and do the raise by 1, like 1 step back. That way the walls don't have this weird sort of, so do it like this. Doink. Then doink. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that there. Put that there. Doink, doink, doink. There we go. Perfect. And then that way, when we're moving up these stairs, it doesn't kind of like bump in our faces or look horrible or anything like that. I'm going to run out of stone before I'm finished this. Good lord, we started off today with 500 stone. Well, I started off today. You guys didn't see the 500. I was like 450 by the time you guys started seeing the video, but oh my god, this takes so many resources to do. Good news is we are gathering a lot of resources now. We got coal ore there, and we got iron ore there, so hopefully soon we have 594 food. The fuck? Holy shit! Also have a bunch of saplings and 46 future bread, I think that said. God damn. Dude, I'm gonna need to start hiring some more farmers soon. So let's raise up, raise up, raise up. Oh, I was confused for a second. I was trying to find the wall. Doink, doink. Raise up. There we go. Fantastic. And then that'll allow us to now fill this in with wood. Oops. There we go. Boink, 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 boink. Yeah! Look how cool that looks. Hell yeah. So this tunnel is gonna go all the way. Wow, that, okay, maybe we should like put this further back by 1. Yeah, that'd probably look a bit better. Like this, and then boink, boink. Oh, hang on. God damn it. There it is. There we go. Perfect. Yes. Alright, now that looks a bit better, so that way we can run down without banging our heads into the freaking walls like a dingus. Like so. There we go. Perfect. Hell yeah. So this is going to be the basic design. It's going to go far up the hill as possible. I'm actually going to go up and see where I'm going to end this, because there's going to be a bunch of digging involved as well. Wow. Look at the size of this fucking mountain. We're actually going to need to divert it into stairs, just pure stairs going all the way up and then pillars underneath. Actually, that would look pretty goddamn awesome. Maybe at the top of this little incline, we'll build it. I mean, this is quite far. But this is how Motte and Bailey castles were built. The peasants were all down there, and then the king was just sat atop his throne up here. And this looks like the perfect place for it, because you can just see the kingdom sprawled out below. Maybe a little bit higher. Let's go take a look. Let's go on an adventure. See what's up here. I haven't actually explored this world before. I don't know what's outside the boundaries. I really need to recruit more guards. I'll get to that in a second. I mean, we're generating a few hundred food per day right now, and our upkeep's only 50 food, so I reckon we can get another 6 colonists without having to worry too much about that. We're getting a little bit far away considering it's nighttime now, but let's climb atop this tree and... Oh, this is perfect. This is where it needs to be. Definitely. It's gonna be a fuck ton of work to build up here, but oh man, it's gonna be worth it. Let's get on top of this tree, because this is probably about how high the castle will end up if we build this area. And yeah, oh wow, and then we can like populate all this area with farms and have guard posts. Oh man, oh, I love it. I love it. Actually, hang on. Shit. Okay, so this is why you need to be careful when you're in high places. If you eat the bread, by the way, it heals you. Is this the top right here? This is the top right here. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so if we start the wall here and then just dig out all of this ground, yeah. Oh my god, there's a bigger hill back there. Is that red? It's probably just light. Let's go up. Yeah, once we've cleared all those trees out, that'll be a magnificent view. Oh, I love it. Oh, this is perfect. Oh man, I am excited. This is gonna be awesome. Let's go back down. Let's hire some more guards. Let's hire another farmer, because we're pretty soon gonna have enough wheat seeds for that. It's always good to visualize your buildings before you actually build them, otherwise you encounter weird problems. I actually kind of like the idea more of just tacking it onto the edge here rather than going all the way up. Just the idea of having this huge overhang with a castle on it that you have to get up to using stairs and only stairs. Oh wow, that would be cool. That would survive a proper invasion. Like someone would be coming along here like, kill them all, and they'd get through the front gates and they'd be like, right, what now, sir? And they just look up and see this giant castle. Oh hi. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a problem. Let's just casually block that off. How are you guys doing? You peasants all okay? Yeah, we've still got 10. It's fine. They're safe. And these zombies are gonna be like, oh no, he tricked us. Please tell me they cannot climb up here. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it looks like we're safe. Whew, thank God. I was a little worried I just killed my entire colony there. So, what we're gonna do now is, as I said, we want to hire a few more guards, so I'm also going to build a couple more bows, require planks, which we should be able to get with log templates. boink, boink. Please go in here. Logs, there we go, 100 logs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That way we'll have enough for both myself and to match all the quivers that I accidentally picked up the other day. And we'll put down... Well, first of all, we need to get the guards out here. That is for certain. If we put down these here, that means the guards will be able to get to their posts without being monster food. And... okay, I guess we'll just climb over this way. And then we'll put another one down here. Doink, doink, cool. 1, and then the other one. 2, there we are, perfect. So I can cover that side. He can cover that side. And then we're also going to put... Hi. I'm kind of glad you died. We're also going to put one right here. And one right here. Whoops, right here. Perfect. And that way the back end will be guarded, because that's like another way in. And that's another 2. And I will put another... Wait, we've got 4 jobs? Oh yeah, 4 quivers, obviously. And then we're going to put one, I guess, here. And then I guess the last one here. And then that'll be all our peasant jobs filled up. We will need to build the second barracks before the start of the next episode. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hell yeah! 80 food per day. Holy shit! You know what? I'm getting a little bit scared now. Let's remove this. There we go. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna become a farmer. Congratulations. You went from being a very well-paid, high-earning soldier of my army to a farmer. Congratulations. You're just not that good. 10. There we go. Was that 10 by 9? Or was that 10 by... What the fuck is this? Remove that shit. Hang on. Let's try that again. 10. There we go. That's much better. God, now we need to get rid of all of this. And then do this. Awesome sauce. Yeah. So you'll start planting that. And you can just see all the crops starting to grow, get ready, and move with the seasons. This is honestly amazing. We're gonna have so much food. We're gonna have so many guards. So many things. But I will need to build the second barracks. I might do that next episode with you guys, or I might do it before the start of the next episode. I haven't yet decided. But let me know what you guys think of the progress I did today. We got more farms. We got ourselves a lovely windmill. And the castle is starting to look like a goddamn dream. So, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, you know what to do. Like, share, favorite, and subscribe. Post a comment and all of that fun stuff. Let me know your ideas for the next episode. Let me know if you want the castle to be tacked onto the edge of the hill or on top of the hill. And let me know if there's anything else you want to see me do in this game. Maybe like an in the middle of the lake tower kind of thing. Like an homage to Arthur, King Arthur, and the Lady of the Lake. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Whatever I make. Bye-bye. Dude, this looks, it just looks amazing. Admit it. Admit it! Nobody else made a windmill! I'm just too awesome! Ha ha ha!